right. What up, y'all?
Yo.
Tis I, Ricky B, Wheelchair Rick, a.k.a. That dude on TV in a wheelchair. I'm just joking. I don't know what to say every time I come into these things. We're going to have a fun time today, though. We got a special guest, Mr. Maldito and I. We're going to get to him in just a minute. Talking about men's mental health here on a Monday at the Wheelhouse. Welcome. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Maldito Arnito. What is up, my guy?
Yo.
What's happening?
I feel like I'm talking inside a box.
Yeah, well, it's one of those days, isn't it? It's one of those inside the box.
It's been a while since we last talked, man.
Yeah, it has been.
We're supposed to do this more often, but, you know, life happens.
Life always gets in the way. You got to kind of make time for the things that you really want to do. You know what I mean? I've noticed that. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing all shared. Why don't you go ahead and tell people who you are, where you come from, what's going on?
Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about mental health. So due to my experience in life, due to my background, I'm going to try to give some pointers and maybe help out somebody out there.
Nice.
Let's see what happens.
I like it. Yeah, we had this idea to do, like you said, podcasts more often, but we just never got around to it. Like you said, life, and it's like, thank you, Jody, for that stream. That's one of our OGs. Yeah, I wanted to do something, and I figured, I was sitting there yesterday, and, sometimes we all get in that down mode that, like, we just let it get to us, and it's like we're supposed to be the men, we're supposed to be strong, and, when you're in a situation like we are, it's a little bit difficult to just get up, go slam a door, and, you know what I mean, jump in the car and drive down the road and forget about it all. You got to actually just kind of, like, sit there and deal with it, so I figured, why not?
Brother, you open it up very beautifully. I don't feel like there's no other choice than be a man.
Right. I mean, that's pretty much all
I think there's no other choice.
And Jody, it's not necessarily a Wheelchair Monday. This is a Men's Mental Health Monday. That's why you notice we didn't do the Wheelchair Wednesday background set. We have the Wheelhouse set here. And I figured it would work better that way. You know what I mean? Maldito is not a stranger to the show. He's been on a couple times, doing a couple little talks. Yes, sir. What up, Albert? Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, what is, in you, I mean, men's mental health to you, what does that mean to you?
All right, my friend. First of all, what is a man? That's what we've been forgetting lately.
Yeah, that's a good question. What is a man? Right.
What is a man? It's very easy to know what's a man. A man is whoever puts up with it. And, a man is the winner, I would say. It's very difficult because now I'm in the situation.
I'm like, careful now! Don't get us canceled already. Holy.
Exactly. I gotta be careful with what I said, because last time that I said something about being a man,
right,
I had many women arguing with me.
Oh yeah.
This is the thing. 80% of the people commenting and fighting with me were women.
Yeah.
So, but what is a man? Look. First of all, with me, we are a man. So you feel it inside of you. You know when it's wrong to do something. You know when it's right to do something.
Right.
My point about this is the mental health that you're going to put into your body. I was reading the other day something that said men need to know that it's okay to cry. Men need to know that it's okay to break down.
Yep.
Men need to know that it's okay to be vulnerable. Things like that.
Yeah, things that go
I'm fainting just thinking about that.
No, for sure. And I'll make sure I don't give all the burden on you, so you don't got to do all the talking. But No, and I think it's really
But
been
yeah,
overlooked. You think
that's
about
the
back
main.
in the day, that's what the man was. The woman sat home. The woman really didn't have to worry about much because that's what they were portraying everybody. The man goes to work, brings home the paycheck, pays the bills. The woman takes care of the kids, keeps the house clean, does the laundry, cooks food.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that nowadays we live in an economy where a woman has to pitch in too. So if a woman pitches in, then a man has to pitch in the house. You know,
Right.
because I'm my woman does more than me here, so I can't go by that rule because my woman does probably 80% of the things in the house.
Yep.
So if by that standards, that wouldn't even be considered a man.
No, appreciate that,
But
Brandon. Good to see you.
let me tell you how I show her that I'm a man. She has to sacrifice a lot physically for me.
Yeah.
She has to take care of the house, take care of me, take care of the cat. Anybody that has seen me, she has to take me to the gym. Everything. This that you see here is all thanks to her. So she's putting a lot of physical work into this relationship.
Oh yeah.
Now imagine that every day I wake up telling her. Imagine every day I wake up crying. I have an excuse to cry. I'm in a wheelchair. This is more than an excuse to cry. So imagine that I'm crying every day to her. Imagine that I'm breaking down. So now I'm destroying her physically and mentally.
Yeah.
A lot of women are pushing this type of mentality on men. Women don't know that women are very special. Women are givers. They're healers. A woman heals a man. So, but when you're healing a man, you're taking your energy and putting it into that man. If that man needs energy every day, there's gonna come a time where you are emotionally drained because you can't keep going with somebody like that. With somebody that you said it's okay to cry, it's okay to break down. Now you have a cry baby, but that's not the point of it.
No.
Let me.
Well, I get what you're trying to say though. Like, you know what I mean? You
I'm
can't wake
trying
up
to set
every
the
day
base.
crying
I'm
and
trying to
bitching
set the
because
base.
yeah, it's not gonna
But look, when we're talking about men, we're not talking about somebody in a wheelchair. We're talking about everybody
right.
that considers themselves a man. When you say it's okay for a man to break down, to cry, to be vulnerable, maybe your husband did that and you appreciate him and you love him for what he is, and hey, good for you.
Right.
But what if some 17 or 18-year-old is reading this and he's saying that and he's saying, hey, look, it's okay to cry. And then he's 18 years old, he goes out into the real world, and then he meets a jerk like me who can put up with criers, and then your kid's getting bullied. Why? Because you keep putting this idea in his head. Then he's gonna meet a real woman. I love my woman to death, brother. Thanks to my woman, I'm alive. But my woman will never put up with a crybaby.
No.
She loves me and she knows I have feelings. The thing is that we keep pushing this idea into men, like if we need permission to cry. If I want to cry, I'm gonna cry whether you like it or not.
Right.
But that reason that I'm gonna cry is gonna be reason enough for me to cry. Like somebody died. Depends who that person was. If I had a daughter, bro, I have a cat. If my cat dies, I'm gonna cry for a freaking cat.
I won't cry for my
So
cats, but I'll cry for my dog.
But that doesn't make you less of a man. But you know what makes you less of a man? If like 2 weeks later I'm still crying for my cat.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Like, get over it, bro. Come on, that was 2 weeks ago. Like, life moves on.
Yeah,
You gotta go.
yeah, and that's the thing that but the thing is that they say, oh, a man is okay to cry, but they set the rules. They tell you when it's okay to cry. Because can I cry every day?
Right.
You're saying it's okay. If you tell me it's okay to work out, can I work out every day? Yes, you can. Oh, so you're saying this is okay. Why are you telling me now it's not okay? Can I come crying every day? Can I break down every day? No, then you are telling me when to do it? That's the problem. We cannot put this idea in men's head. When I broke my neck, it's exactly the same thing. I felt like I was going to a horrible direction. And some guy next to me that was dying, he said, brother, if you want, we can trade lives. He was going to die, but he was willing to live like me.
Right.
So here I am throwing away the life that somebody wanted.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It's
Why would I feel sad about this? Imagine if that guy's alive.
And
imagine that guy's like floating in the air dead, whatever, as a ghost. And then he sees me and I'm crying. He's like, oh my God, what a waste of life.
Well, and the thing about the whole crying thing is crying is the body's way of kind of healing itself. You know what I mean? Because like,
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's
you
not.
don't think so? What do you think it is?
I do not. I think crying is a horrible thing for the body. When you cry, when the body needs to heal itself, and it can be, crying can be good.
Well, maybe not the body. Maybe I should say the mind. The mind's
Wait.
way.
I know what you're saying. It's like having a drink. Crying is okay. Having a drink is okay on that moment, right?
Right.
But if you drink every day, that's not okay. So drinking is not okay. Oh, yeah,
I
I
get
see
you.
you drinking.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, as I take a drink, I don't give a shit.
So what I'm trying to say, those things are not wrong. Those things are not wrong. But what is wrong is to let people know that it's okay. Because what if I'm a man? Let me put you in this scenario. If you put 10 men in a room, 9 of them are crying and 1 is not, by the end of the week, the last one is going to end up crying. Because, everybody's crying and crying and crying, and this guy wants to be a man, but everybody's like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. And then the guy's going to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to cry. And what happens when you cry? Any man out there that has cried before, that has gone through all those things that I just said, they know really well that didn't work for them. Everybody is ignoring them. Their friends are ignoring them. Their families ignoring them. Bro, I see it every day in YouTube, in Facebook.
Oh yeah, those are public criers, bro. Like I'm more of like if I'm gonna cry, I'm just gonna cry and then I'm gonna move on.
Crying is okay. You say crying is okay. You said breaking down is okay.
Yeah, but not in front of everybody. Not doing it for fucking attention. You're talking about doing it for attention.
But how do you know when it's attention? How about if we just say everything is wrong and that's it?
Well,
how do you know when it's attention? How do you know that you're
it's attention when you're putting that shit all over on Facebook and everything else, trying to get a reaction about it. You know what I mean?
And the sad part is that they are doing it and they're not getting anything. They're not getting help.
Yeah.
They're not getting attention. They're just putting their bro. I see it. Oh, I want to kill myself. 2 days ago, not even 1 like, brother.
Yeah.
Now a girl,
well, who's gonna like that? Right.
Pushing this, the women, the one pushing this shit. They, as soon as they write down, oh, I feel sad. 500 guys there.
Oh, 500 of them. Yeah, 540
They think it's the same shit for us. It's not, my friend. It's not. You're alone there, and you're going to cry along if you keep crying. Now, be a man, and you're going to see how people go next to you.
That's funny how you mentioned that. You fucking talk about a man crying, talking about he's going to kill himself.
Yeah,
nobody likes it. Yeah, nobody gives you support. And then a woman does it.
Please.
Oh, girl, I'll come rush to you right now. You want to watch it? I got money for dinner. Let's go do something. Right.
They think it's the same for men. It's not. So that's why it's wrong. Now, some men are able to pull it off and do whatever they want and whatever. Maybe they're good looking, maybe they have got money, everybody's putting up. But the average man, the guy that doesn't have money, the guy has to put up with, use his brain. Please don't break his brain with this trash. That you get cry. No, it's not okay, brother. And trust me, I hear myself saying this, and I know how weird I sound. But brother, I've been poor, I've been rich. I've been good looking, I've been ugly. I've been walking, and I've been in a wheelchair. And in all scenarios, being a man has helped me more than not being a man.
Right.
If you let me ask you a question. If you're working and you gotta pay bills, and all of a sudden you break down, you think the landlord is gonna be like, damn, that guy break down, bro. He's going through a tough time.
He cried. It's okay. Let him go for a month. Right. Yeah, no, that shit don't happen.
Yeah. He's going through a lot. Brother, I got my neck broken. And you know what they said to me the same day? They're like, hey, let me know when you're okay. Your job is going to be waiting for you.
Right.
They didn't even fire me. They just said, hey, when you can walk again, your position is here for you.
When you can walk again. What about if I can just do the job? Why do I got to walk to do the job?
Nope. Because people out the world is an ugly. Bro, remember that movie from everybody used to love this. What's the name of that guy? Sylvester Stallone. I think it was Rocky, but he was older. I don't know if it was Rocky. But he said life is not about getting punched. Life is about how hard you can get punched.
Life is not about how hard you get hit. It's about You can get back
And
up
you
and
don't
keep
point
going or something like
fingers. You don't
that.
say, I couldn't do it because of that person. I couldn't do it because my friend left me. I couldn't do it because of my family doesn't love me. You don't point fingers. You own that shit because that's how winning is done.
That's
And he
how
said
winning is
that, and
done.
everybody loved that shit. And now I'm saying it, and I'm the freaking misogynist or the toxic male.
Right. Yeah,
We live in a weird
we live in
world.
the upside down right now, bro. This is the upside down. This isn't necessarily the real world.
My cat just flushed the toilet. My cat is what?
Your
Hey,
cat just
buddy,
flushed
stop
the
doing that.
toilet? Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
because he likes
Did
to
it
see the
use it?
water here.
Oh, it didn't
But
use
he
the
only
toilet? If
does
it
it
used
so
the
he
toilet,
can
it'd
run
been
out.
shitty. Right.
He only does it so he can run out.
That's funny. So yeah, no, but what I was saying about like, I don't know. I think that like there has been times where you let so much shit get on your head and your mind, and it just builds up to the point to where you do feel like putting a bullet through your head. You know what I mean? Like you want
Of
to fucking
course.
die, and the only way you're gonna feel better about that is to relieve a little pressure. And by doing that, you can have a little cry, but
Wrong,
I don't cry.
wrong,
I don't
wrong.
cry
I'm
in
gonna
front
tell
of
you.
people.
Yeah, that's the excuse every person uses when they say, "Oh, because of people like you, men are committing suicide." Wrong,
He said
wrong. I'm gonna tell you
wrong.
why men commit suicide.
I don't have the ant
I'm
button
gonna tell
anymore.
you why
Fuck.
men commit suicide, buddy. And
Okay.
once again, I'm talking about the majority, not that one special guy that wanted to do it for attention. I'm talking about the majority of men that commit suicide. I'll tell you why it is. Because they put up with a whole bunch of shit, right? They take it in, but when they get home, they don't get no respect. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They get no respect from their people. They get no respect from nobody. So they come home, they beat a man, and then their wife is not respecting them, or their girlfriend is not respecting them. So they think that whatever they're doing is not working. So the only escape is blasting.
Well, see, I feel like the successful person too. Like, if you're successful enough. Oh yeah. So you guys don't know, he's also a quadriplegic. So he does a lot of movements. Got a guy do kind of pressure relief and get his bum.
Oh yeah, man, my
Yeah,
butt is heavy
he's got to
moving.
keep moving. But no, like, so successful people, they always got to keep moving too. You know what I mean? They don't have time to sit down and cry. They gotta, if something fucks them up, they gotta just keep going. They gotta be like, well, all right, that didn't work. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Got to move on.
Have you seen that movie called Limitless? That guy
Once,
takes the
yeah.
pill, and yeah, he takes the pill, and he can see, and he gets super
Yep.
smart.
I actually watched that when they came out with the Fire Stick, when that shit was all free and they were downloading stuff for free when it was all brand new. That was
Oh
fun.
man, I took a while to watch the movie, but I wanted to watch the movie. But I seen it. I remember one line that Leonardo DiCaprio tells the guy. He tell like the guy one day he didn't take the pill, so he was sick, so he couldn't make it to work. And then the boss said to him, "Listen to me. The way that we're paying you, the money that you're making, the job that you have, if one day you are coming and and you're about to die, you don't die. You don't get sick. You don't disappear. You come to work and you do your stuff. I don't care what you do."
Right.
So that is, that's how the real world works. They don't got time for you crying. They don't got, who says you can cry? Grandma. Grandma is okay with you crying. Why?
Right.
Because grandma is going to be there for you all the time.
Well, and I think
But
that actually that'll make the difference between a leader and a person that's not a leader. I don't want to say
but
a
wouldn't you
follower,
want
but
your man to be a leader?
well, you would think so, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Check this out. Okay, so you can have a bad day, right? Okay, so you have a bad day. Let's say you working at a corporation, like a company like Walmart. You're having a bad
Okay.
day, right? You're having a bad day. You're kind of moping around. You're not doing your job correctly. They can just come up to you and be like, look, either you're going to do your job right or you're done. Like, we don't have time for this. You're going to move on. They have don't care. Don't give a shit about what you
No
got going on.
sympathy for you.
But let me
Nothing.
say this. Let me say this. At a good job, if you were working for somebody good, which there are good hires out there, good people that own their own businesses that do have good leadership in their positions, that will come up to you and say, "Hey, what's going on, man? Why aren't you doing your job so good? Tell me what's going on." And then they'll be like, "Hey, well, you know what? This happened. My dog ran away. Blah blah." And then they can turn around and say, "You know what, man? I get it. I understand that happens. I feel so bad for you. I hope that turns out
Right.
for you. But listen, man." Today we're just gonna need you to step up a little bit. I tell you what, come, we'll have a barbecue this weekend or whatever. Let's just get through. That's a leader. That's like, you know what? Let's get this done. I'm not gonna threaten you to get rid of you, but you're gonna push somebody through. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
All right.
That's you know what I mean?
No. That is, without offending your intelligence, that is wishful thinking or optimistic person. because sympathy doesn't make money. If
Well,
it's
good
my
point.
company, it's my money on the line. I don't have time for your dog, my friend.
Right.
I made it to the top somehow without crying about my dog. So why are
Well,
you
no,
in my
no.
job
Crying
crying
all the
about your
time
dog?
is not going
Now
to get you
that is me
something.
being
No.
a jerk.
Right.
That's me being a jerk, but that's me being realistic too. If my boss fires me for my incompetence, that's my fault. Doesn't matter whatever the reason is. That's my fault. But it's true. It's really good when you have a boss that it can be, sympathetic for you. But
Not
how
all
long
the
can you put
time,
that
right?
up?
Exactly. Not all the time. That's what I mean, though. Like
Yeah, but how
once
many
is
times
one
can
thing,
you pull that off?
and everybody has a bad day. But the thing about it
Of
is,
course, but how many
is
days you gonna have bad? How many
right.
days
You
you got
can't
bad?
be that type of person that's going to sit around
Because
and
if you
cry.
ask any
Right.
boss out there, if they had a bad day, they're gonna say all of my
Well,
days
no,
are bad.
that's right. Well,
Still
that
working.
brings me to my other point, though, is that you don't do it in front of people. You do it in your own time if you're going to do it. If you're going to be, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. You deal it with like a man, bro.
Right.
You deal it with like a man.
yeah.
So my point is that you don't have to go around punching people to be a man. You don't have to be a robot. Like I said, I would argue that every man, to be an actual man, you have to go through all those bullshit.
Right.
The more you suffer, the more breakdown you have, the more hard bottom you hit, rock bottom. The more you hit it, the more of a man you will be, because there's nothing better than a man that has been through hell. Because you can't do shit to that guy. That guy already done it all, and he survived it like a man.
Right.
So you think like me, like the other day I was, oh man. The other day I'm gonna sound completely arrogant right now, but it's my favorite part.
Oh shit! You sound arrogant. No way.
Oh man. But dude, I work hard for this. You think this? I'm in pain like everybody else. You don't see me crying on Facebook. You don't. My girlfriend thinks I'm crazy because she's like, "Oh, I see all these posts that people make, blah blah blah. I never hear you talking about your pain. Do you?" And I was like, "Man, I'm in pain all the time." But when you say to me these things like, "Wow, I'm really impressed," that takes all my pain away. You think I'm gonna feel like killing myself after she did that?
No,
Of
probably
course
not.
not.
You're gonna strive for more of those days.
Wait, put the AC a little bit higher or lower. Woof.
Yep. I mean, I gotta say
Wait,
that.
I was gonna say something.
Oh, go
Let me
ahead.
tell you something that I was about to sound a little arrogant.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Go ahead.
The other day, I was sitting with a couple of friends. No pun intended. I was sitting.
Sitting. I do that all the time. Sitting, standing, walking around.
I was sitting
yeah.
with some friends, and we were talking. And they were talking about something about, oh, nobody should feel better than anybody, blah 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 blah. And I was like, wait. You are a little confused there, my friend. I do feel better than all of you right now. Ah, no, why are you saying that? I was like, wait, you think I don't feel better than all of you? Of course I feel better than all of you. I work so damn hard to have a great relationship. I work really hard to have some muscle. I work really hard to not be complaining about life. And you, who can't even keep a girl, you that haven't even worked out, and you that been crying for no reason, you think I'm in your same level? No, my friend. They could break my neck 5 times and I'll still be the five more. This is friends of mine. People
Right.
that I know 20 years. We talk to each other like that. We don't hide shit from each other.
Right.
And so you think I'm gonna feel exactly like you? I'm in a wheelchair.
I was gonna
You know
say,
how hard it was
I
for
don't
me.
see you talking to a complete stranger like that. No.
I have.
That doesn't surprise me either.
Not exactly about me, but I have talked about being a man. And I don't care. And I'm like, brother, you can do whatever you want. If you
Well,
think
let me
it's
ask
okay
you
to go
this.
crying and breaking down,
Let me ask you this: if you got the answers for it all, Mr. Men's Health Weekly on the
Bring it
front
on.
cover of the magazine, so what is the secret to men's mental health? How do you keep it to where it's at?
I always say, okay, think about it. We all have it inside. Oh man, I was thinking about this today, and I was like, how can you come up with a solution for the best answer to every question? And I got it. If the world was doing what you're doing, everybody started doing what you're doing, would it be a better world?
No.
If you're crying and everybody's crying, would it be a better world? Nah. if you're taking it like a man, if you're going to the gym, you're working out, you're putting up like a man, would it be a better world? Yes. Then do that. Don't do the other thing. Easy peasy. Whatever you think is good for the world, if everybody started doing it today, would it be better?
So what you're saying is if we had less crybabies and more workaholics, we would have a better world.
Just think if you had a daughter, what kind of man you want for your daughter? If there's 10 men and all 10 went through the same test, but 9 of them cried and 1 didn't, who do you want for your daughter? It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Well, I mean, I get that, but there's a lot more to mental health than just crying and not crying.
There is.
You know what I mean?
There is. And I'm going to say something. Sorry to keep cutting you off, bro, because I was thinking about this the whole day. There are different, like what I'm saying is like sometimes I say some things to some people and because they cried before or they did some of those things that I said I hate, they immediately see me as an enemy. Because they're like, oh, I cried, so they don't want to lose their status as a man. They're like, hey, I cried and I'm still a man. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying that it's wrong to think that this is right. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you this question. What do you think is being a man? Like, okay, so on average, what do you think that is the most important thing to a man? Like just in life in general. What do you think a man wants the most?
Respect.
Yeah, you got
Respect.
it. You got
Respect.
it.
That's what I said. That's why they're killing themselves out there. They lack of respect. Without respect is nothing. I've been to places where people in Ferraris, Lamborghinis, whatever, helicopters, they show up in the middle of the room. Guess who they envy? Me, because I'm the only dude there with a girl that actually cares about him. She's there by my side. All these people came with women that they don't even know.
Yeah.
And somehow they're jealous of me. They keep saying things like, bro, you're a woman. Oh, millionaires. That I don't. That
yeah,
I
but
try,
wait, hold on.
no.
You always go back to this, but what if you didn't have the woman?
Okay, then you don't need a woman to be a man. You just need a woman for respect. Now, if you have a woman, you want her respect. But what do? You make yourself respectful enough, and some woman is gonna love that. No woman is gonna be like, damn, that guy is such a man. I don't like him.
Well, confidence has a lot to do with that as well.
Of course. And how do you feel
we've talked about this before. We've covered that on our other stuff we were talking about.
How do you think I'm comfortable saying all this? Because I'm working hard for this. It's not that I just got up today and after I had a fight with my girlfriend or something, and I'm just gonna rant on this. No, I work my problems with my girlfriend. We don't fight. We don't fight at all. How do you feel? Look, my girlfriend, I can go anywhere.
The reason he's got so much to say is because he knew we were doing this a couple days ago, and he had time to prepare. So he was like, okay, he kept thinking about, like, what am I going to say? How are we going to bring this up? How's this going to come up? He does. Maldito's a planner.
But it's difficult because it's like me explaining somebody what vanilla is, a vanilla ice cream is. If you don't even know what vanilla ice cream tastes like, there's no point of me talking to you about all the other ice creams.
Right.
So I feel uncomfortable. I feel weird talking about being a man because I thought this is normal. I thought you, bro, you didn't, I think what's happening is people are not getting punched in the face enough.
Yes. Fucking punch some more people in the face. I think that's kind of, I learned a lot in school by getting punched in the face and doing some punching in the face. I didn't do a whole lot
of
fighting.
I was a bully and I was bullied.
Yeah.
I was a bully and I was bullied. And trust me, it's better to be the bully.
It's better to be the bully, but
it's
that's
better
another
not
question.
To do
though. Would you rather be loved than feared? Which is more important? You know what I mean?
Feared.
Well, that's just the gangster way of saying it.
Feared, my friend. I'm gonna tell you something.
If you want, for the money aspect.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. Well, we can't compare it because both are completely different, right? But I'm gonna say something. When everybody in a wheelchair got dumped by somebody that loved them. They loved you, but they left you. They dumped your ass. I guess love wasn't strong enough.
What's love got?
But if people fear you, they will never betray you. I'm not saying that girl is gonna stay with me out of fear. I'm just saying, like, if I'm a boss,
I was just gonna say, what the hell are you talking about? Right. Well, if you're a boss, and but I don't know. I don't think fear works in the relationship situation. So.
I'm gonna say something that maybe maybe it's a little weird, but I'm gonna say something.
All right.
I feel like men should be feared and women should be loved.
Yeah, but
A man that's been, I know this is a little out
it's
of
good
shape.
to it's good to
but
be feared if you're like a 1980s mob boss that hangs out on the corner at 65th.
no,
and Gratiot,
definitely not.
You know what I mean? But
Definitely
like,
not. No, man, no,
it's
no,
good
no,
to be
no.
feared
Hold on.
if you own a loan shark business and you loan out $10,000.
No. I'm not talking about that type of fear.
Oh.
I'm talking about a fear like, I'm gonna say something. I have a. With fear comes a little bit of respect, my friend. With love, there's no respect. If you love somebody, you can let them go because probably that person is not helping you, and so you pull out because that person is not helping you, no matter how much you love them. With love comes a lot of things because love is another emotion, but with fear you get a little respect. But I'm not saying that a fear, as in like I said at the beginning, you don't have to go around punching people or acting like a robot or like a mob boss. I remember I went to a friend's house one day. This kid is a little asshole. He's a freaking jerk. Jerk, brother.
I like the way you say little asshole.
Yeah, because he's little. He was little.
Little asshole.
But guy, I was in his house, and I remember I was gonna put something on the table, and I was like, no. This guy's probably gonna be bitching about this. Let me put this here. So I feared that he was gonna be bitching about this. So I put a little coaster, whatever the name of the thing is.
Coaster.
So I don't mess up his table. I'm a cool guy. I'm chill as hell. I'm just talking like this here because in case there's somebody out there listening, I don't want them to think that it's toxic to be a man. It's not toxic. You can be a man. It's not toxic.
Right.
Now, I'm a chill guy. You come to my house, you can do pretty much whatever you want. You think people respect in my house every time that I have a party?
Oh,
Nah,
hell
man,
no.
if there's something drops,
My house
why?
always
Because
got
I'm
trashed.
chill. They don't fear anything. They don't fear me.
Everybody didn't give a shit about my house. My dad
If you
went
get
to
fear,
fist
nobody
fight.
will mess with your girlfriend. If you get fear, nobody's gonna mess with your girlfriend.
Don't worry, these are prescriptions.
Oh man,
You all right?
hold up, baby. Let me have some water. It's been a while since I had a drink.
Get him some milk. I hope she heard
It's been
that.
hey man, I haven't had a beer in a while. And the other day I took a picture, but that wasn't my beer.
Is that why you're losing weight? Probably looks like you're losing a little bit of weight in your
I'm gonna
neck
show
and
you.
stuff. Yup, that's the OG. She's a gangster. She don't never like to get in front of the camera when we're on though, but she's got tons of Instagrams. We'll link her down on the bottom.
Yeah, because she's in her house clothes.
Right. Yeah, she's like, I'll come in front of the camera if I get my swim shit on, but not in my house clothes. Hold on a minute, jeez.
Yeah,
She's cool. I love Mercy. She's dope.
No, she's a bro. That's why sometimes people say, "Oh, you're a misogynist. You gotta be crazy." The only reason that I want a man to be a man is so he can learn how to respect a woman and love her how she's supposed to be loved. That's the only reason I want this. If somebody can take this from me, if anybody can take anything from this conversation, take this. The only reason that I want you to be a man is so you can respect and love women. Once you respect and love women, you will get the respect and the love you deserve. Because women are smart. Women are stupid. Women have intuition. If you're a bullshitter, if you like to talk a lot, they will leave you. They will not respect you, at least how you want to. You're always going to be saying, oh, how come she loves him that much? You're not putting in the work, my friend.
You're not putting in the work, my friend, is what he says. Let me get your...
Hey, man.
What?
But this is one of the best ideas that I have so you can start better in your life. Anybody listening? The best choice is workout. Now, I know everybody has a little problem, a little excuse. I came up with the best excuse killer ever. A man doesn't make excuses. That's another thing. You always find a way.
What do you do for working out?
Oh, man. I'm going to make a video tomorrow and explain. I work out in my bed. Not that way. Or maybe that way. Perhaps I work out in my bed.
Work out for me. Okay. Well,
this is what I do.
That'll be good. We'll link your YouTube at the bottom as well.
Well, there's a video. You just look anywhere, any YouTube video, and you put a workout, 20-minute workout. You're not working out. You're not watching the video to see what they're doing. You're just watching for the clock. They have a clock, and they work out for 20 seconds, rest for 10, work for 20, rest for 10. Right? So you in your bed. All I do in my bed is this. Because I said this. Okay, so this is what I do in the bed. I just lift my arms, but instead of like lifting it, like if I'm hungry, like no, act like if it's heavy, like 1, 2, and do that. Oh, Arnedo, but that doesn't work out. Do 50 of those, and then let me know if it works or not.
50 of them, right?
And then with the other arm,
repetition.
Push forward. I have a 1 pound weight, and look, this muscle right here. It's a beast.
It's a beast. Look at him go hard. He's going hard.
Don't
hurt yourself. Hold on a minute.
Oh, definitely not. My girlfriend loves to punch me in the arm. But I'm going to show a workout. But the only downside to this workout is that you got to do it all day. You got to be one day in bed, turn on the TV, and every hour do 20 minutes of workout.
Right. Every hour all
day long.
You're not doing
anything. You're not doing anything. That's what it's called. Because some people, I love it when I hear some people saying, oh, I sacrifice. Why did you sacrifice?
You know, that's another thing, too. I want to say that after working out good, though, like doing a good workout, you do feel like you accomplished something a little bit. You know what I mean? Your body feels better. Your blood gets
exactly
moving.
how a man works. That's how exactly. You got to go through a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of pain. But at the end, when you have your six-pack, when you have your guns, you're going to feel great. Yeah. The whole month you feel like shit. But now at the end of the month, how do you feel? Like a winner, like a conqueror.
Hey, when we meet and I come down there or whatever, we're going to do an arm wrestling contest.
I can only pull.
I'm joking. That was a joke. Let me hit the joke button. So let me ask you this. Do you think, and I don't want to get too far into this because you know damn well it could get us in trouble, but do you think that in today's world that there is an anti-masculine message being spread across America?
Oh, definitely. And I know how the agenda is working. Mm-hmm. And I know how exactly everything is working. I can't say it to you now. I'm going to call you later. I'm going to tell you.
No. Yeah, I probably already know. But, like, I just wanted to make sure to see if you was on board. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Because this is a regular thing. You know, this is not... If I had a friend that they're giving hormones to their daughter or whatever. I don't know how that shit works.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is that they're in school and they're giving this shit to the girl and that shit to the boy. So they're trying to make the girl manlier and the boy more feminine.
No, I'm going to do this here. This will just explain.
But I have friends that are weaker. I have friends that are a little weaker. Right? They're male friends. So whatever they're giving to the women, they say, can I get it? So I can be a little more man? No,
I see what you're saying.
But they're giving it to her.
Well, this is
to him. Why can't I have what she's having? You know, it's a thing, but I don't want to get down though because there's always somebody out there that I'm always gonna be wrong, and that person's gonna be a little smarter than me.
Dude, trust me, we've already offended at least 1,000 people.
Well, that's my area of expertise.
What are you gonna do?
But I gotta say, bro, if you're the type of man that you like to cry, that you don't like to take it like a man, you don't like to. You don't like to.
Is that where that came from? Is that take it like a man? The expression you think? Take it like a man.
I don't want you to like me.
Right. No, nobody wants to hang out. Nobody wants to hang out with the crybaby guy, the guy that always cries about everything.
There you go.
You're not coming to the fucking cookout. Why? Because you always cry about everything. Fuck out of here.
Well, you're always crying. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. The other day we were talking, you broke down. Whatever the reason is, now I'm afraid.
Bro, you got out of your car yesterday and stepped on some gum, and then you fucking cried for half an hour in the parking lot.
Let me tell you something. Like you said earlier,
like
you said earlier, that you might have a reason to break down. I'm not saying there's no reason. You might have a reason to break down. But you know who also breaks down? Men that hit women, rapists, shooters.
Well, I mean, it takes. Okay, I'll say this. you can call me a fucking girl all you want, not a man, but I have broken down. It takes a lot to break me down, and it's you know what I mean. It took me like right after I realized what was going on, like I freaked out, like we all do. Once I was in the hospital
No,
bed,
no,
you know what
somebody
I mean?
might have, bro. Like I said, you might have
But
a
even
bad time
then,
in your
it
life.
took me forever just to realize, like, oh my God, like my whole entire life that I knew it was gone. And so, like, I mean, maybe, I don't know, 8 months
Listen,
after that,
Alberta.
then I fucking finally, one night in my bed by myself, I just fucking lost it. You know what I mean? And like, nobody was there, nobody's seen it. I didn't post it on Facebook. I didn't ask people for help or anything. I just did it. That was it. Cried my face up and went to bed.
Listen, buddy. I don't even think that you can consider yourself a man if you've never been through that.
Right.
Every man should go through that. But it's not making your life.
That's
Don't
not,
make this your
that's
life.
not what you do every
That's
single
it.
day afterwards, right?
That's
yeah.
it. Somebody raped you. They degenerated you. That's it. Next day, keep going. That's it.
Well, it's
bud.
kinda like,
you keep writing about some of that. That's it.
I've been
Move
watching
on.
these World War II documentaries too, and these guys went through some shit, man. Like, I mean, dude, watching their boys getting blown up right next to them and just everything else. They didn't cry until after they got home, and they fucking stopped and took a breath and was like, whoa. Or if the guys did cry, the captains were like, get off your ass and get off the beach or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't gonna stay in that unit if you were crying your ass
But
off.
let's say the criers. Did it help? Did it help with the water?
No, hell
crying?
no, it didn't help. Shit, those tears weren't gonna stop no damn bullets. I'll tell you
The
that.
criers. Hey, these people
Shit.
cried. Let's send them first next time. Put them in front of the line.
I like that idea. I
Put
like
them in
it.
front of the line so their misery can be ended fast. Man, I joke around with this and
This
everything.
motherfucker's like, get up.
No, bro. I kid around with this, but this is serious to me, man.
No,
I've
you're
met
right,
a
you're
lot of people that are under depression and their life sucks. There's just no way you can pull them out. Why? Because somebody said it was okay. And they keep
Yeah.
pushing him,
I've had friends like
and now
that,
the
I've
guy's in a
tried,
hole
yeah.
and he can't come out.
No, I've had friends myself where it's like, no matter what you try to do and what you try to tell them, now, however you try to give them advice or whatever, they don't take it. Nothing works. Nothing's gonna work. So, and like I tell them, I quit talking to them, and then they're like, well, why did you? And it's like, dude, because I can't help you. What do you want me to do, man? I've done everything I can.
But I can give my life, my body. I can switch body with a crier, and he will mess up my life in a week, 100%.
Right.
And his life, I will make it a heaven. I will make him the best man. If I was in his body and he was in my body, he will fuck up my life, and I will make his life my life now.
Lindsay,
Because what takes a man is inside of you. Now you crying about it. But since you're so late, it's too late for you. Because you don't want to do it. It's easier to cry than to be a man. It's way easier. Anybody can give up.
listen to
But
this.
you're a man. You're not supposed to.
Lindsay Cannell, yeah, Lindsay
Oh,
Cannell
man.
says, we all have a right to break down. It's human, not a man or a woman thing. What matters is how you overcome the darkness.
Well, you see, there you go. Like I said, we all have a right to do it. Just as a man, it's not okay. That's my point. I have been through all those stuff.
Well,
I have
even a
broken
woman. You
down.
think anybody's going to want to be with a woman that cries all the damn time?
Well, there's a man out there that probably will. Right?
No, you're
A
right.
man-
It's
it
the other
depends
guy
on-
that's crying, too.
Yeah, because men
They
are
can be
like that.
criers
We can
together.
put up, as long as you are my woman, you can cry all you want.
Yeah.
But it's not the same for women.
I mean, I don't know. I would say differently. Like, if you're a woman and, like... See, there goes the love thing again. Do you love this person? Because love can really hold somebody together and hold something together.
Really?
You know
Tell
what I
it
mean?
to like 50 or 90% of the people that get dumped as soon as they broke their neck. Wife left them, family left them, friend left
Well, then
them.
hold on a
Where's the
second.
love?
If it's not love that kept mine or your woman with us, then what is it? Why did they
Love
stay?
is something that you create with somebody that you prove to them that your love is worthy. Like right now, I can cry all I want, and my girlfriend's not gonna bat an eye. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, okay, bro, okay," because I haven't cried in 5 years. I deserve a cry,
Right.
but I'm not gonna cry. Why? I'm not gonna break down. Why do I have?
Once every
okay,
4
give me a
years, you
reason
get
to break
one
down.
cry.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Give me one good reason to break down. That I'm gonna give you a reason that somebody's going through the same bullshit like a man.
Right.
If I'm the only one out there that going through this thing by myself, nobody can understand me, then okay, go ahead. But dog, everybody's going through the same shit. You're not gonna be the first person, and you're not gonna be the last one. Crying doesn't help. Crying is gonna push people away. If you want to put this idea in people's head, go ahead, put it. Until now, before, let me tell you something. Before everybody knew my mentality, I have it there in my messages. Hundreds and hundreds of messages. People saying, dude, how do you do it? Dude, I want to be like you. Dude, you're my idol.
Oh, bro. You know, like, when you commented on my stuff the other day, or whatever, like if Facebook, it says Maldito Ornito commented on your thing, but it says Maldito Ornito, and then it says in parentheses over 10,000 followers. And I'm like, you just had to tell me he has over 10,000 followers? What does that matter? Like, damn, you calling me, Facebook's calling me a nobody because I got under 10,000 followers. You have over 10,000 followers, sir, yeah.
In Facebook?
You didn't know that?
No, man. I barely get any likes. I only get like 100
well,
likes.
Congratulations! I don't have a congratulations.
How do you know that? How do you know? How do I know it? Like,
do
I go to my friends list or something?
I think you just go to your profile, bro, and you look at it, and you see how many followers
you
got.
I have an ego, but I'm not like that. I don't go to my profile that often.
I was gonna say maybe I'll get on there one day and I'll check it out for you. But yeah, I was like, wow, they really felt the need to let me know that you have the 10,000, and I'm just a little lonely guy down here. That's all right. I don't give a shit. Here's the thing.
No, I mean either because I don't even know I have 10,000.
Everybody wonders this too. Yeah, they're like, man, you got this many followers, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I don't want to pay for it though. I don't want to like pay for, because a lot of people pay for their followers, and I'm like, I would rather just get them normally.
Well, on Facebook, can you do it in Facebook?
You can pay people, yeah. You have 19,000 followers, sir. Look at that.
Nope. I don't see it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't see it, but everybody else could. Hold on. Can you see that? That's so fucking hilarious. He's the first time you see actually.
That's a fake page, buddy.
That's not a fake page.
19? Okay. I mean, I did.
You know what it says? It says you're following 0. You should go follow me. I should be your one follower.
No, I follow a lot of people.
Oh, I don't know.
It says 0, but I follow a lot of people.
That's weird. See, Facebook's dumb. That's why I don't give a shit about the numbers on Facebook. Who even knows if they're real numbers?
I mean, I thought, because every time that I post a picture, somebody that has like 5 friends get like 300 likes.
Yeah.
But I post a picture and I get like 100 likes. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, whatever. But
it's weird. That's what I mean.
Well, but you know what? Before I broke my neck, I used to post a lot because my life was wild. And I never got more than 3 likes.
You used to, dude, if you guys don't know who this guy is, or if you want to know, you can obviously check him out on the Instagram or the Facebooks or whatever. But he used to have this cool job where he would get on flights and go to like different places.
All places.
All these nice ass places in the world, and he would sell properties to people. And like he would get dinners paid for, hotels paid for. Yeah.
The whole thing.
Living the life. Yup.
I lost that. I should be crying every day now.
Yeah.
My life was better than 90% of the people I met. And still, I'm not crying. Why not? Because what is it going to solve, man? Like I said, give me a reason.
Well, let me say this. So you say your life was better than 90% of the people you met. Now check this out. I can show you a guy that's got a 3-acre farm, right in Michigan, that's got him and his little, 4-person family, couple dogs, and a couple cars, and a 4x4, and that's it. He goes hunting, fishing, works his little job, and he's the happiest guy in the world. And you did all that. He was happier than you. What do you think?
But money doesn't make you happy. No. You meant I meant it like because I was a 20-year-old guy.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, exactly.
28.
Yeah.
That's the life for any young guy.
Well, that's my point was.
Go anywhere?
Is that you could have had a better life than most people in your head that you would have thought, but who would have known about? Who knows how good a life anybody has? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. No, but what I'm saying, like the average, the job you want is a good paying job, a job that you get to travel, you meet new people, you're becoming a better person because you're meeting people every day, new people, smart people, wealthy people. You know, you meet them every day and you're learning and you're learning. So this was, to me, one of the best jobs ever.
right.
But obviously, you know, I'm not saying certain things are make you happy. Your happiness is what you do. It's in you. Like I said, majority of the people they're ready with their husband or their wife, and now they're saying, "Oh, it's okay to break down." Of course, it's okay for you because you already settled down, and this is your bullshit, this is his bullshit. So now you're both okay. But what I'm trying to say is not okay to put this mentality out there because there's a kid
It's
out
not
there
okay
that
to
doesn't
put.
have
Yeah,
a
I'll get you.
girlfriend.
Okay.
There's a kid out there that doesn't have a father, doesn't have a girlfriend, doesn't have a shit, and then now he's crying.
I get what you're saying. It's if you got what you got and you're happy and you're solidified, then yeah, of course, then you can cry. But like, because you got what you want, you don't really need to go up anymore in life. But you're at where you need to be at, or you're happy with who you are. But a person that's just starting out in this world, or a person that's wants more for himself, can't go around crying all the time, or he's never going to achieve that.
But don't you want somebody that wants everything? Don't you want somebody that's leading, somebody that's pushing forward? I know some people say, no, bro, I like somebody calm. Okay, that's your liking, but that's not a good mentality. That's all I'm
You
saying.
know what my problem was growing up is I couldn't find enough people to follow that I actually wanted to follow, that I
Me either,
respected too
brother. Me
many.
either. Me either. Me either. I had to learn from people that I met that they actually had money and, because I'm not going to follow somebody that's broke. And
Right.
usually the broke ones are the ones that were crying all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's my
So the
point too. I
first
was going
one,
to say too, is because dude, you could go tomorrow and you can meet a bum on the street who literally has a shopping cart that walks around and gets money from people, and then he's just as happy as he could be. Doesn't want nothing more for himself. Maybe just a nice hot cot at the end of the
of
night or
course,
something. You know what I mean?
of course, and he's happy. But would you? But
Is
let's
that
say
what
he's
you want
happy.
for yourself?
But is
Right.
that what you want for you or for your
Right.
husband or the mentality you want on
It
all
all
men?
depends on
That
what
they're
you're
just
looking. Yeah.
happy?
It
No,
it
brother.
depends on how far
Being a
you're
man is
willing to
not about
go.
being happy.
Yeah.
Being a man is not about being happy. You know when you're happy when you are a man. When you succeed later. That's when you're happy.
Yeah.
You're
You
not
got to work for
during
that.
the process. You're
Just like the
suffering.
workouts, you got to work. You got to work for that happiness in order to gain that happiness. You can't just expect it to come to you.
You see me. I haven't stopped moving. Do you think I have time to work out? Do you think I'm not in pain? Do you think I don't want to
That's
cry all
probably
the
why I
time?
got a belly and you don't anymore, man. I'm like son of a bitch. I'm
Well,
getting
because I
that thing
get
over here.
more.
You make me want to fucking work out. Look at me over here. I can
Yeah,
do it.
bro.
The hell.
I'm doing this all the time. But
Um.
like I said, it's the mentality, man. It's not a person you are. It's the mentality you want for the future. And crying at all the people that I met have told me the same thing that are successful. The people that I want to be like, the people that I look up to, the people that are actually somebody in life,
So if
right?
somebody was doing a, oh sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. Those are the people that I asked, and that's what they told me.
Right.
Exactly what I'm saying to you.
So if somebody was watching this right now, let's say they're doing a college course on this, right? And they watch this and they were like, let me get some bullet. Like, okay, so like they're gonna take notes. What would be the three biggest notes you could give them about keeping a steady, just like mental health? Keeping steady. I don't know, how would I say that? Keeping up the mental health. Just keeping up their
All
mental
right.
health. Keeping it steady. You
I
know what I
have
mean?
3 tips. I'm going to leave the best one for last. The last one, a lot of people are not going to agree with me, but whatever. The first one, you got to learn how to look at yourself from another point of view. Take a step back, look at yourself. Tell yourself if this is the type of person people want around. If you're a girl, will you date that person? I got up today. Did you work out? What did you do today that would impress a woman? Because the whole point of a man is to have a woman that respects him, right? Because
Right.
I don't feel like any
Well, I
man
mean,
wants to be
unless a
alone for
man's
the rest of his
gay, you know
life.
what I mean? Unless he wants to
Not
impress another
everything for the
man.
woman. You're doing it with the idea to impress a woman, but not just for the woman. You're doing it for yourself. Remember,
Right.
because when you work out, you want to look good for people, but you feel good too, right? So that's the point. You're doing this thinking about somebody else, but it actually is going to work out for you. take a step back and be like, is this a man that will impress any woman? If I was a father and my girlfriend comes on presenting me to myself, will I be proud of that guy? Will I be like, that's a good man? Or will I be like, nah, I get this trash out of here?
Yeah. No father's
That's the
ever
first thing you
gonna
gotta
approve
do.
of any man, first of all, for his daughter. Let me tell you that. And I know plenty of fathers with daughters. So it's like, I don't know, that's just one thing. But no, I get what you're saying. What you're saying, the point of it is
No, I'm saying if you had a daughter
no,
and your
right.
daughter
Would you
comes
like
with
to
a
see
man
her
and that man is you,
Yeah.
will you be okay with that? Knowing the type of person you are, knowing that the type of person where you want to be that headache for a woman, will you want to be a headache for somebody else? If you have a headache, if you're depressed, if you're down, why do you want that trash next to you? Nobody wants you next to you. So you gotta forget it, man. Life sucks. Who says everybody's having fun? We're all getting old. It hurts all the time.
Right.
Push on, brother. Swallow it like a man and keep going. That's it. It sucks. It sucks. But at the end, it's going to be a good reward for you. That's the number one. Step back and look at yourself. Number two, definitely workout, man. Definitely workout is my biggest thing for everybody.
Yep, do that.
And always.
So you make me want to move around. Got me all over here. Fucking swaying and
I'm going to post a video. I'm going to post a video tomorrow
fucking
or the next
Maldito's
day.
workouts. Tune in for Maldito's workouts. It's going to be a fun time. I'll be there. I'll be the only one in the back over here saying.
Workout, brother.
No,
Workout. I have never seen, well, I have. But, sometimes when you work out and you see that you got a body, people see you working out, they see you putting in the work. Nobody wants to hate you anymore. On the contrary, people can be like, hey, so how do you work out? Or how do you do this? Now you got a friend. Now you got people. Now you got, you putting honey out, and now you're getting people to come to you. Workout is the best. And not only work out to cure yourself, every day do something that when you go to sleep, you're like, I'm proud. I'm proud of that workout.
Right.
So the next day when you wake up, you don't feel like shit. You don't feel like, oh, what did you do all month? Nothing. And nobody has worked out for a whole year, and at the end of the year, they said, man, I wasted all my year.
No, yeah.
Nobody has said that.
See, you're right. And let me put another thing on that too, because I myself, I mean, like throughout high school, I tried to work out so I could look better because I was sick of getting bullied. I was being bullied, and I didn't like it. So I wanted to be like, you know what? Try me out this next year and see how you bully me. You know what I mean? So I kept that going until it came to the point where the girls, I was like, well, I got to get girls, so I got to look better. So I kept working out and did more stuff. Then it went to the point to where you get older or whatever, you get the family, you get the girl or whatever. Then you're just kind of, you get complacent and like,
well,
so.
Yeah, but now you got the woman, you had the body.
Well, now
it's
hold
time
on.
for you to
Listen,
relax.
and like you be playing video games, or you watching the video, the football games or whatever, and like, dude, but I'm telling you, as a man, there comes a point where you're like, fuck, I didn't really do much this week or this month. What the fuck am I doing? I didn't, excuse my language. I'm sorry, guys. We do cuss on this channel.
But of course,
I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Like, I just let a whole week go by. I didn't really do anything. I didn't accomplish anything. I didn't progress anything. I didn't, and you kind of feel like crap. A real man will feel like shit if he spends a whole week and doesn't accomplish anything. You know what I mean?
This dude in a wheelchair is working out, and I'm not. Hell no.
But you'll feel better, like you said. You feel better if you do the workout, or even if you're not working or whatever. You feel better because you did something, you accomplished it. You put your mind to something, and you finished it. You seen it through. You did it, and you feel better because of it.
I had a little breakup with my girlfriend because of this. I talked about this last time at the beginning of the year, and actually in September last year, around Christmas, because this is what we were doing. I thought that I was going the right way because, okay, I'm a man. I'm not giving her emotional pressure or nothing. I'm being a man to her.
Right.
But I wasn't being a man to myself. I wasn't working out. I was always drinking beer. I was always playing Xbox with her. So imagine you wake up today, Xbox. Tomorrow, Xbox. A month from now, Xbox. She looks good. She doesn't have to work out, but she even feels horrible. She's like, this is what we're doing? Is this our life?
Yeah.
I'm like, baby, we don't have to pay that. All the bills are paid. Everything's good. There's food. What do you need to do? I don't know. I can't stay like this. I can't be this person just wasting my life away.
Yeah, you got to get up and do something. You got to experience life.
Now, you know what we do? We work out all day, and now is when she starts playing. Now is when she started getting comfortable.
I like how you guys put your hoodies on, too, to try to stay out of the camera. That was great. Sorry, but anyway, no, I hear you.
But and the last one. So the first one is take a look at yourself. The second one is take a look at the first one is take a look at yourself and tell yourself, is this the right man you want for your daughter? If you are the man that you want for everybody, if everybody was doing what you're doing today, will this be a good world, a better world? If it's not, then get your ass up and do it. The second one was, oh shit, man, I'm stretching here good.
Yeah, get a good one in.
Second one was to work out. And the third one, if you're a man, I think you should believe in God. I think you should believe in God. I don't want to push nobody. I always believed in God, but I'm never a religious person. Right? So when you believe in God, brother, you have more power because everything is okay. You know, if you truly and genuinely believe in God, don't see God as like he owes you a miracle. You are the miracle. You owe God. So get your ass up and do the work.
Yeah. That's I mean, that's part of my thing with my whole my injury is I prayed to God to change my life 4 days before it happened, and it happened, and look at what I'm doing now. I'd have never been doing this before.
You gotta understand that God is the most powerful. Yeah. God is everything. So he doesn't owe you shit. Yeah. And God, another misconception people have. They say, oh, if God is this, and you know what? God is not all good. God is not all good. God punishes people. God hates the weak. God hates the lazy. You know, weak, not that you're flying.
Well, I don't know though, because some people, I just seen some people were talking about how like, okay, so like a 6-year-old gets a tumor, right, and dies from a tumor. Why? They're like, why would God do this?
Come on, dude, come on,
don't
be an idiot. Because that's what I said. I was like, wait, let me ask you a question. If a father, their kid dies, let's say you have a son, and your son has a motorcycle, and he died in an accident, was that your fault? You're the parent. You're supposed to take care of him. You've been with him all your life. This guy died. Is that your fault?
Well, no, that would obviously be his fault. But what happens about the tumor, though? The tumor comes or whatever on a 6-year-old. That 6-year-old didn't want that tumor.
And another thing, we always thinking about, but we never appreciate the good things. Like, oh, he had a tumor. Bro, you got water.
Right.
You got drinkable water. You got air in your lungs. So what's going on? You don't want to appreciate that, but you only... That's what happens. When you believe in God, you stop focusing on the negative and you start appreciating the positive. And that will get you a long way ahead. Generally, believe in God. Not just believe in God because you're going to expect a miracle.
Right.
That's not believing in God.
Well, we have reached the 1 hour and 2 minute mark of this exceptional podcast. I think we should leave it there. Maybe catch it up on another one down the road. It would give us more time.
I'm going to give a workout tip soon. Check this out. If you want to have some of these.
What's that? Oh, the guns?
Boom.
It's the gun show.
The gun show. If you want, brother, this makes you feel great. So if you want to have some of these, I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow because I want to do a good video. You know, because I'm going to be in the bed and it's uncomfortable there.
Nice.
But, you know, you're in bed. You're not doing anything. The best you can do.
Nice about the video,
least you can do is something.
Yeah. No, you're right. You know, we covered a lot of stuff. I think you had a lot of good points. You know, you gotta.
Like I said, man, the only thing that I wish
think you gotta stay doing something. The whole thing about it is you gotta stay doing something progression instead of sitting in one place.
Don't put negative stuff in people's head. Don't. Okay, if crying worked out for you, if crying and breaking down was good for you, great. But don't put it in other people's head.
Yeah.
Don't put it in other kids' head because you don't know who's reading this. You don't know who's listening. And I'd rather my kid comes by and said, "Oh, did you cry?" No, why? Because I was a man. Than to have my kid coming crying because, come on, dude. I know they both got hit, but one took it like a man and the other's crying. Once you see a kid crying, you know that kid's going to be a crier all his life. I wouldn't want my daughter next to that kid.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people I've seen that,
like me out
we're
here,
like, stop crying. Just stop crying.
No, and if there's idiots like me.
If you break your freaking arm, dude, that shit hurts. And I've had broken my arm as a kid, dude. Yeah, cry all you fucking want. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But, you know.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. They say 5 people break their arm and 1 doesn't cry and 4 cry. Are you gonna say the old man, or are you gonna say, damn, that guy's a tough motherfucker? That's a real man.
I'm gonna
Right
say
there.
that's
That
a tough
guy broke his arm
motherfucker,
in
bro. He
10
didn't even
pieces.
cry. Right? You're right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So I'm not saying crying is bad. I'm just saying that don't say it's good. Because once you tell a man that it's okay to cry, that's gonna be all his. Have you ever seen a man sick?
Oh yeah, I'm bad. I'm bad when I get sick. I hate it.
I've been that sick bastard, bro. I'm like, when I'm sick, you just want to kill him. You just want to kill the man when he's sick because he's crying.
Like put
you
a
feel like
put
he's
a
gonna
pillow
die.
over his
Now you
face
just
and
want
just
to
end
kill
his
the man. He's
misery.
sick. Why do you want to kill him? Just all my main point is, I just want you to be the best man you can. The only reason that I want you to be the best man you can is so you can feel better and you can respect women the way women should be respected.
Yeah. I like it. All right, sir. Well, it has been a pleasure.
Woo!
I think we're gonna.
I worked out in here.
I see. You did a nice little workout. You should be pretty well rested tonight. We'll keep everything else for the next one. Maybe we'll do something different, or maybe we'll stick on the same subject. Maybe we'll mix it up. Who knows?
All right, my friend.
All right.
Hey, good talking to you again, man.
Yep, you as well. Give me 1 second.
Hopefully you didn't get a lot of fire there.
Hey,
But you know, man, I have to say it because
you're getting more fire than me. I'm putting your name down too. They're gonna know where to find you. I'll be all right.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, man, I care because there's some, like I said at the beginning, there's some men out there though. They think it's okay, and then they get left behind, like, you know, like, oh, this guy's crying. Then you're there ready to put a bullet in your head because nobody's caring about you crying anymore because they don't care. They don't care.
You came
Nobody
into this world
cares.
by
You don't
yourself.
care.
No, that's why I just thought about that the other day too.
They
You came
don't
into this
care,
world
man.
alone. You're gonna leave this world alone. And
grandma cares.
You know
your
what I mean?
grandma cares, but your grandma's not gonna be here every day to pamper you.
Nah.
Mama cares, but mama is not gonna be here. You know who doesn't care? Your girlfriend. Your wife from 40 years might care, but you already been 40 years with your wife. But any new man out there going out there with that weak mind is gonna get devoured by idiots like me.
He said by idiots like me. All right, y'all. Well, hold
on. You don't know
on.
how many jobs I took from people that they couldn't pull it off.
Right. Well, stay with me, Maldito. I'm going to talk to you in a second. For everybody else, check us out next time. Here on the Wheelhouse, we actually have a Wheelchair Wednesday this Wednesday, if they show. If not, we'll have somebody else, I guess. I don't know. We'll see you next time at the Wheelhouse. See you.